A Quiet Place, an original horror film that never lets up on its intensity, made by Jim Halpert himself, who wrote, directed, and starred in it. It is perfectly timed to never be boring, and the importance of family really shows its originality. Large popcorn.
Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. If you've seen it once, you've seen it all you ever needed to in your life. Small popcorn with butter.
3 Billboards. Great acting meets exceptional directing in this story about loss and one woman's determination to find who murdered her daughter. Winner of multiple Oscars and nominated for Best Picture, this film deserves all the awards it has been up for. Large buttered popcorn.
The Post, a historical and political drama from the one and only Steven Spielberg that knocks it right out of the park. 1 large popcorn.
Red Sparrow, the Black Widow movie we've all been asking for, but boring. Small popcorn with butter.
Den of Thieves, a surprisingly entertaining film from a cast of mostly mediocre actors, created a film with smart twists and a fresh take on the usual heist films. Medium popcorn.
Black Panther, one of the best movies to come from Marvel Studios, although it feels too slow in some places and too fast in others. Medium popcorn with butter.
Annihilation. This trend of starting off the new year with an amazing horror movie keeps on going. 1 large popcorn.
Blockers, a decent cast meets a very cliche comedy with jokes that are perfect for those who enjoy over-the-top raunchy humor. Medium popcorn.
Isle of the Dogs, one of the best movies I have seen thus far this year. Large popcorn with butter.
Tomb Raider, better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, somehow worse than The Mummy 2. Small popcorn with butter.
Ready Player One, a cross between Willy Wonka, The Matrix, and The Last Starfighter, but living up to none of the above. 1 medium popcorn.
The Greatest Showman, good music, bad everything else. Small popcorn.
With all that out of the way, welcome to Popcorn Shovelers Episode 6, Rampage.
Screw that noise, Avengers Infinity War.
Avengers Infinity War is the 19th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It marks 10 years since the first Marvel film, Iron Man 1, to this one.
Does Avengers Infinity War live up to the hype?
So, Caleb, what did you think about Avengers Infinity War? Did you like it?
I honestly did really like it. I think it might be one of the best in the entire MCU.
Definitely.
Yeah, just simply because of the action.
Yeah, Caleb, right now for me, Infinity War is right up there with the other top-tier Marvel movies such as Winter Soldier. It really, for me, has lived up to most of the hype, if not all. Yeah.
Yeah, first off, I would like to say that the characters really were one of my favorite parts of the whole film. Like, the plot was fantastic, but the characters, just each individual one, had just such a great impact on the full film, and having a lot of characters, that is very difficult to do.
Yeah, it definitely is. Having all these characters from different films, from different styles of filmmaking, come together and mesh together. It felt organic the way they did it, and seeing the interactions was priceless. I mean, you have all these characters. Of course, you have the main original, like Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, and then you have people like Vision and the Guardians of the Galaxy, like Gamora and Star-Lord and Rocket Raccoon.
You didn't go to prom, did you?
No, I went to see Avengers Infinity War. Why are you asking?
Oh, I just figured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The way that they handled this, the Russo brothers, having all these characters together and not make it feel like a complete and utter cluster, all these characters not making it feel like a mess. They had all these characters not be together, and they didn't really have the 3-act structure. It wasn't really like your classical film.
Yeah, I liked how throughout the film it's not as much of the Avengers that we know, that it's just like, here are the main superheroes and they're going to try and defeat this supervillain. It was all these different characters just kind of getting blended together over time, and it just created this really interesting take on the whole rest of it.
When rating this film, I would have to give Avengers Infinity War a large popcorn. It was a really good film, but it's not meant for newcomers of any kind. If you haven't seen these movies leading till this film. For my rating for this film, I'd have to give Avengers Infinity War 1 large popcorn. It's a great movie for fans who have seen all the other movies, but if you're someone who's a little on the fence or not really a fan of the Marvel Universe or haven't really even seen many other Marvel movies, you're going to be lost in the dust and asking your friend annoyingly, hey, who's that? Who's that?
I would also give it a large popcorn because it's a very unique film, and with all the different characters, it really puts them all together very well. And while it does have a good amount of comedy and dramatic moments, it shouldn't be for anyone that isn't too keen on their knowledge on the MCU.
This has been Popcorn Shovelers Episode 6, Avengers Infinity War. Thank you for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest, the Hulk.